Hello everyone and welcome to another Planet Zoo tutorial. Today with a rather quick one, but also with one that has been requested so many times. We are looking in again a pathing tutorial. Yes, we all know the pathing tool in this game is not our best friend, but even with the bad friends we can have some fun at some point if we just know how to tackle them and how to deal with them. And this is exactly what we're going to do today. Alright, let's tackle that. So, in case you want a basic pathing tutorial or just a tutorial where there's all covered about pathing, please go now to the top right here. There is a link for you where you can actually click on it and there's a full tutorial about everything. Today, we are only talking about some very special things, okay? So the first thing, and this is big props go to Mr. Haribo, he was the one showing it to me. I know that many people have been using it since, for example those who've been in Bro Nation, I guess, because they've seen also him using that, but many people have seen that in my latest videos. And what I'm talking about is a thin path of 3 or even 2 meters. And yes, we all know how to do it, and there was like a rather complicated technique to do it, but there's like such a way more easy way of doing it. Now let me just quickly show you what exactly this is about. So the game features only a single width of 4 meters for the path for guest. The thing is, we have a queue, and the queue can go down all the way to 2 meters actually, 3 meters and 4 meters. Now, sometimes we just want to have a bit more of a narrow path, okay? So we can't really get more narrow than that. This is the narrowest we can get with the normal path tool. However, if I want to have this connection over here a bit more thin, you know, we're just gonna do this now by just pretty much easily go to the queue, and then you take that one, and what you do is now you build this path exactly how you want to do it. And you will see that you will not be able to connect this here. This is for a very simple reason, because you can't have 2 entrance booths like that. However, you can just go here, and the important bit is that you select this booth. Don't select the path like here, you know, don't select anything else, but just select the booth itself. So click on that one. Once that is highlighted with the whitish outline and the bluish overlay, just press delete and this one is gone. What you see now is a very narrow little connection that is created over here to the normal path, and you see that one just cut off right over here. If you then go into normal pathing and you just skip back to the normal path, you will see it automatically creates the connection for you with the normal path, but in 3 meter width. Now, it's kind of easy now to just follow the line, okay? But you sometimes also want to have like a different connection here to the other side, and now you can see you could do it, but you could also go and just, you know, build the queue and then just connect it the way you want it first, okay? So here you go, and then you would be able to just do this, and as you can see now you have both sides kind of tackled. And what you will do now, you just go in and then you just put the path, select that thing, just delete that one, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to delete that one too, and click the path in here, just delete that again, put the path down, just delete the piece again. Now you have this little end piece here. You can decide whether you want to have this side or the other, but if you delete that one now, this is all gone, but it's not too big of a deal, because as you can see, moving the mouse over here will create that one, and boom, there you go. This is how you create this little path, and actually people use it. I don't even know how to get them over there for the moment. I think I'm just gonna put down a facility. So if people want to go to the facilities over here, let's put a chief beef down somewhere here, and I don't know, a cosmic cow, because they're always thirsty. These people are always thirsty. Let's put that here, and then you will see that potentially at a certain point in time, hopefully they will come. Alright, there you go. First people coming the way. I think they will actually go there now. And as you can see, they're just fully normally using this path. But, you know, okay, now they're turning around because I think they have decided to see something else. But don't worry, it's not because the path is broken. They just decided to go elsewhere. But yeah, so this is basically how that works, and it's pretty simple as you've seen. You can also make a more narrow path, but sometimes the more narrow path kind of creates some issues. But we will try to create this narrow path. And also, one cool bit about this technique is also you can raise and lower the path whenever you want. So we just go here and make like a 2 meter path, and we just do the exact same, but this time we build like a little ramp over here. Just follow the ramp, put it back down, I don't know, as if we would love to do it over the water, okay? So then the same rule basically applies. You just delete that thing, and then you just take the normal path, and then you just delete that thing, and then just take the normal path, and you got it. I guess you got it, right? Just gonna delete this one over here, then just do the same from the other side. No, we just don't want that, but we want to connect this. And then you just create the same. And the big deal about this is that it always creates this little kind of connecting piece. And as soon as you have that, it is already done. Okay, so that's pretty much what you need to do. Alright, so the little bridge over here is created, and again, I'm not sure if they will use it now. I know that that staff people will use this path because they're mostly going along solo, and I guess the biggest issue about families not using that one is because they're too big of a group, and sometimes you have that single people seem to use it, so maybe this person over here will now start using that path, but I'm not entirely sure, so sometimes this kind of creates some issues. Yeah, but there you go, some people do use it, so you know, they don't use it as effectively, and sometimes you get some little bugs, but it actually is working, and this is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens then. So you potentially will be a bit more careful by placing this. But I will show you now also some cool little things where you can use this technique most efficiently for something you potentially haven't even thought about. Alright, so I've created these 3 circles over here, and these 3 circles are created with the 4-meter path. And the thing about these bubbles is because I like how they look, you know, I would love to keep them exactly the way they are. The problem is, as soon as I connect this over here, you know, it just kind of creates this big connection piece, and if I do the same over here, you know, it just kind of destroys the shape of my bubbles, and this is something I don't want to have, okay? I want to have my bubbles mostly remain the same. And the cool bit about this is to make sure that you just kind of keep this, you just do the same technique over here. You just try and find a perfect situation where you can connect those two, and you can really see how you more or less just kind of keep this form. And then if you want to do it that way, you just do exactly the same. You just kind of click once with the thing, and then you created this little connecting piece, and that's all what you want to have. And then you go back to path, you just select the Q piece again, and then you make sure that you don't have this automated connection. You just move your mouse a little bit towards the other path that you want to connect, okay? So make sure that this is somewhat at the same angle, and just click, and it can't create the connection, but it doesn't matter. You just go to the normal path, and boom, there you go. Connection is created. And you can obviously easily create that over here too. Just do it that way, and then you can already skip over to the other side. Sometimes you have to find like the little area where it fits. You see, sometimes it doesn't work, and you can just do it the same on the other side. There you go, this is where you want to have it, and same goes for here. Now you created these connectors, boom, 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 there you go. And you've created all of that by kind of keeping those things. I mean, you could do it even more narrow, as I've done with this little bridge over here, but the basic idea is just, I think, told, and there's not much more I can basically tell you. This is all that you can use with, and obviously, just as a little reminder, you can also use this technique with the new setting of the length piece over here. So if you build this, just let me show you again, if you build with this enabled, it just kind of gets a bit more annoying, but it almost gets even more precise. So if we do the whole stuff like that, you know, let me just quickly show you. There you go, we created that one, and you want to turn that into a normal path. You just, yeah, basically you would first of all need to just kind of connect the little path where you want to start off with. Can I just have it to the other side too? Thank you very much. So this is where you have the start, and then we connect the Q. There you go. Alright, so I got a little hard drive issue here, but yeah, we could just connect this quickly like so, and then you can obviously see, if you're starting to delete this, you can obviously just put down the first one, but from over here you will see that the steps get a lot slower and a lot more small, But that's kind of the beauty of it as well. If you want to really work super precise, you can just do it that way. It's getting a little bit finicky, obviously, by always clicking like that. I still haven't found like shortcut for path, so in case you delete that, you can double click on the path and then it just always have to go back. I mean, if you want to do it a bit more clever, you double click on that path and then just connect and yeah, some stuff like that. But again, very important, don't use the right mouse button to delete this one, because then you also delete this piece of path behind there and it just kind of creates the wrong connection, because they can see I just deleted that one and you only deleted this little piece here in the middle. And so, you can just continue doing this and get more precise. So there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with this little technique, and again, big thanks to Haribo for showing me that off. And yeah, so guys, that was it already with this little tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and just a little bit of a teaser, I am preparing right now a very cool tutorial for you guys, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. There will be something out soon which I'm super proud of, and I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy that. So in case you're looking for some more inspiration tutorial, that should be something for you. And now have a good time, have a good day, and just as a reminder, if you need any kind of tutorial, there is a playlist linked in this video. You can just click on it. There's all kind of stuff you might need. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I was really happy to have you here. In case you enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to consider subscribing. You can do it via this button here, and if you want to see more, there's some cool other stuff linked here for you. This is suggested for you personally. That's pretty cool. And in case you want to support the channel a tiny bit more, you can do it via this wonderful Hype Camel link over here. I really would appreciate it. And also, big thank you already to all the people who do already support the channel. Really do appreciate that. But now, have a wonderful time, guys, and I catch you in the next one.